but that cycling is actually very energy intensive. And what's interesting is, at least according to one theory, they need to work so quickly that they're working on metabolizing the glucose that comes in without using oxygen, kind of like what, anaerobic metabolism. So they're not using oxygen as fast as they are using glucose. So what we're really seeing in some ways may be in fMRI, not the neurons themselves being active, but rather the astrocytes, which are meeting the metabolic demands of the process of keeping the whole system going.
It does seem to be that fMRI is a good way to study activation. So with these astrocytes, even though there's a latency, it's pretty reliably coupled to the activations.
Oh, well, this gets me to the other part about so now let's say, for instance, if I'm just kind of like, I'm talking to you, but I'm kind of paying attention to your cowboy hat, right? So I'm looking off to the, or I'm thinking about the right, even if I'm not looking at it. What you'd see is that there would be this little elevation in activity in areas in the visual cortex, which process vision around that point in space. Okay. So if then something happened, like, all of a sudden a light flashed in that part of, right in front of your cowboy hat, I would have a bigger response to it. But what you see in fMRI is even if I don't see that flash of light, there's a lot of activity that I can measure because you're kind of keeping it excitable. And that in and of itself, even though I'm not seeing anything there that's particularly interesting,